Hello, my dear students, energy wale students, कैसे हो? So today we are going to talk about trigonometric values with zero memorization, zero as in literally zero. But if you have never taken classes with me, here's a brief introduction about me. My name is Bhavdeep Sethi. I have done masters from IIT Bombay. I convert physics haters into physics lovers, and the way I do that is I say never memorize physics, learn it by observing nature around you. हिंदी में मैं बोलता हूँ physics को रट्टा मारोगे तो physics बुरा मान जाएगी. So let's get to the topic here. So we are going to talk about zero memorization technique to make all this stable. है ना, साइन 30 की वैल्यू क्या है, कॉस 60 की क्या है. आई मीन ये चीजें याद हो जाती हैं, बट एज ए चाइल्ड आई वाज ऑलवेज क्यूरियस कि यार साइन 30 1/2 क्यों है, टेन 45 1 क्यों है, आई मीन एंड साइन 45 1/√2 क्यों है. So it's one thing to learn something, but it's another thing to really understand it. So we are going to understand it today, and in the journey, we are going to learn how to make this table with zero memorization. So there are two ways to do that. But before that, let's try to understand what are trigonometric ratios. So trigonometry, I have taken other sessions. You can see those recordings, and I have told trigonometry. There's a big misconception that trigonometry is about right angle triangles. No, trigonometry is not only about right angle triangles. Trigonometry can be used with any triangle, isosceles, scalene, any kind of triangle. But that's not all. Trigonometry is beyond triangles. So think about alternating currents. Think about sound waves. So, but anyways, we'll stick to the agenda here. So let's talk about a right angle triangle. So let's say there is a right angle triangle. I mean, this is not a good color here on this shade. I'll pick white. So let's say there is a triangle here. Let's say this angle is theta. What is theta? Theta is just a Greek letter usually used to denote angles. So now to this theta, this side is opposite and this side is adjacent. And obviously this is hypotenuse. So at opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. So there are certain ratios defined like sine of theta. Sine of theta is opposite by hypotenuse. Now you might want to memorize using Pandit Badri Prasad Harar Bole or SOHCAHTOA, whatever technique works for you. For me, visual works. Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. So you just sit down and say sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, but whatever works. I mean, because that's not the agenda of today's class. So cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse and tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. So these are the three ratios and there are reciprocals of that. You know that since the agenda is something else, I'm just skipping past through very fast. So today's agenda is about finding, so that table I showed you, you're supposed to know the values for 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees. Now, there are two ways to do that. One is a very quick method, other way is more visual. So first I'll show how easily you can make it and then we'll go more visually. So you're supposed to know for 0 degrees, 30 degrees, then you're supposed to know for 45 degrees, and then 60 degrees and 90 degrees. So these are the special angles for which you should know the values. Now it's very easy. What you do is you just keep writing. You just write 0. So you just write 0 here. You write 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all I did is I wrote 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you divide them by 4. So step number 1 was this. Step number 2, let's do with blue color. So you divide by 4. You divide all of them by 4. Everything by 4. Everything by 4. So now this is again one of the memorizing things I would say, but still, I mean, it's better than memorizing everything. So now you take a square root of that, square root of that, square root of that, square root of that, square root of that. And guess what? These are the sine values. So if you think about sine 0 degrees, it's this thing is 0 by 4 is 0, square root is again 0. 1 by 4, square root of that is 1 by 2. Okay. So that means sine of 30 degrees is 1 by 2. 2 by 4. So that's 1 by 2. Square root of that is 1 by root 2. So then that means sine of 45 degrees is 1 by 2. And 3 by 4, square root of that will be square root of 3 by 2. And then 4 by 4 is 1. So this is 1. So you just now have written the values of sine 0 is 0, sine 30 is 1 by 2, this. Now cos. Now I have made other videos. You can see that cos of something is sine of 90 minus that thing. And for that reason, you just start reading rightwards, writing leftwards. So you read right to left to right. So read like Urdu, write like Hindi, right? So read 1 and you write 1 here. Then you read root 3 by 2, you write root 3 by 2. Then 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. And then 1 by 2, and then the 0. And somebody called me, I'll just, okay, right. So this is cos theta values. Now tan theta is basically sine by cos. So you divide sine by cos, that gives you tan theta. So tan of 0 degrees will be 0 by 1, which is 0, 1 by 2 by this. So basically this will come out to be 1 by root 3. So this will give you 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2 is 1, and this gives you root 3. And this 1 by 0 is not defined. So these are the values you have. So you're able to make the table without memorizing. I mean, you still have to memorize to write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then divide by 4 and square root and all that. Yeah, so I learned this technique, but then still I was very curious. I was always curious, what is it about sine that it is 30 degrees is 1 by 2? Why is cos of 45 1 by root 2? I'm not satisfied. I mean, I'm a curious student. I'm not satisfied. So let's try to understand why these make sense. So let's start with 30 degrees. And I'll just get you started. It's your job to finish it. Students, that's the way I teach. I will never spoon feed you. I am telling you what to do, and then you take it further and complete it. I'm going to motivate you to do that. So let's try to work with 30 degrees. So let's say I have a triangle here and this triangle, and again, I don't know why this color green showed up there. So let's start with white. So let's say I have this, and this. And then let's say I make this 30 degrees. Let's say this is 30 degrees. And I know sine of 30 degrees is 1 by 2. So I know this by this has to be 1 by 2. But why? You understand what I'm trying to say? I'm saying sine 30 is 1 by 2. I know. Why do I know? Because of this. But then why? Curiosity, right? So I know sine 30 is 1 by 2. So whatever is this value, this will be double. I know, but why? So then what I did is I said, okay, if this is one triangle, I'll make another triangle. I'll make another triangle here, maybe another color, which is exact replica of that. So what I have done now is I have just flipped that. I've made another triangle here, and this angle is also 30 degrees. So what I've done is I have made two triangles. Now, students, if this angle was 90 degrees, this was 30, so this is definitely 60, isn't it? That part is obviously clear. Again, this is 90, so this is 30, so this is also 60. Wow. No coincidence that this is now an equilateral triangle. If this is an equilateral triangle, think about this. If this side were x, or for simplicity, let's take this side as 1. Let's say this is 1. So then, and color, I think I'll stick with white. So let's say this side is 1. So this side is also 1. If this is 1, this is also 1. So the entire thing is 2. If the entire thing is 2, this is 2 because it's an equilateral triangle. This is also 2. Now you see your curiosity. Sine of 30 degrees is 1 by 2. Wow, got it. But then I go back and see, okay, cos of 30 degrees is root 3 by 2. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So this is 2, this is 1. Pythagoras theorem tells me square root of this, square minus this is square. So basically square root of 4 minus 1, which is square root of 3. So if you use Pythagoras theorem, this side is coming out to be root 3. So cos 30 degrees is root 3 by 2. Cool. Go further. Look at other values now. Look at other values. So if you look at tan of 30 degrees, 1 by root 3. So tan of 30 degrees is 1 by root 3. Wow. Wow. Let's try one more. I mean, I'll let you do others, but let's make one more. So let's say I have something like, let's say 45 degrees. Oh, that's very ugly triangle. I mean, triangle has to be a little beautiful maybe. Okay, this works well. 45 degrees, I mean, so easy. I mean, this if this angle were 45 degrees, this is 90, then this is also 45. Okay, so if this is x, this is x. Or for simplicity, I can say this is 1, so this is also 1. 1 and 1. Pythagoras theorem says 1 square plus 1 square is 2. Square root of that is root 2. So you see why sine of 45 degrees will be 1 by root 2. Even cos of 45 will be 1 by root 2. Go back to the table here. Sine of 45 and cos of 45 is 1 by root 2. Now tan of 45 is 1. Tan of 45 is 1 over 1, which is 1. I highly encourage you students, learn it this way. This is the way to go. Anything else is pure memorization. And I would really encourage to follow my advice. The purpose of this session is to motivate you to learn conceptually. And as I always do, I would make you take this pledge. Take a pledge. I will learn conceptually. I will spread awareness about NSEP. The second one is equally important because I've made other videos on this. इंडिया में टैलेंट छुपा पड़ा है यार, इतना टैलेंट छुपा पड़ा है, but they do not know about NSCP exam, and that's why they don't come forward. You are lucky, you are fortunate, you know about this exam, so spread out the word. Now some students came to me and said, sir, क्या हम अपने आप का competition बढ़ा दें? नहीं यार, ऐसा नहीं है, क्योंकि the point is many students said, अच्छा हमें पता है तो हम एग्जाम दे रहे हैं, हम क्यों 10 लोगों को पता है, अपना कंपटीशन क्यों बढ़ाए? See, NSCP exam is a healthy competition. Together we grow. The bigger this community is, the better it will be for our nation because there is more innovation out there, more talent will come out. So together we all will grow. So you should spread out the awareness and also always learn conceptually. So yeah, I'll see you later. But the best way to start something is to begin now. And we have launched module 3. If you are interested in learning about fluid mechanics or simple harmonic motion, thermal engineering, this is the module that is right for you. We have completed first two modules. If you join this, you will still be able to catch up because I'll provide you recordings of these two. But also I'll take some extra classes to give you for the topics that I think they should be covered before you can understand this. So don't worry, you can join this module. And then fourth and fifth are about 12th K topic. These are 11 topics and these are 12th K topics. Price wise, this module is only 2,500 rupees. So there are three classes in a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1.5 hours each. Live class is not recorded. So price is 2,500, but if you apply this coupon BS Pro 1, you can get 10% discount right now. But if you want to buy the three modules together, 3, 4, and 5, you get first of all 1,000 rupees discount because you're buying a bundle there. So instead of 7,500, you pay 6,500. But then you also get 10% discount on top of that. So minus 650. So 5,850. You get the three modules plus. You get all the recordings for previous modules for free. Sunday को टेस्ट होता है, आफ्टर हर क्लास असाइनमेंट होता है, टेलीग्राम पर डाउट क्लियरिंग होती है. So join this. Like, if you need any help, you can ask Ayush. He's our team member. Very happy to help you. But you can go directly to the link below and join that. And also, students, I'm coming up with a webinar very soon, next week. So fill up the Google form here, and that form, at least we know who are interested, and we'll send out the invitation. So this is for parents because many parents think Olympiad ki preparation is not in sync with JEE की preparation. I want to educate parents कि भाई JEE की में help करेगा. Olympiad is about learning conceptually that will actually help in JEE. So there's a free webinar for parents. So register on the link below. And like I always show this picture of Dhruv, and he prepared with us and we got gold medal. India got gold medal in International Physics Olympiad. Similarly, Aditi and Avnish got silver medal in Chemistry Olympiad. So I'll see you soon, students. Keep up the high josh, high energy, and good luck with all your exams.